Hey Aquarius, what's up? How's it going? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your week ahead energy check and see what's up with you and what on your mind. Pulling on the current energies, but even though these are current readings, they're timeless. Okay, so whenever it found its way into your phone's algorithm and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit, is perfect timing as always. All right, and thanks for being here. What's up? I'm not Archer. That goober called off sick again today. He never shows up. My name's Brandon. I'll be filling in. Hi. No, it might be me. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what's going on for you. All right. Remember, whatever messages comes out are going to be for yours. Everyone involves highest, greatest good. However, I got to get every message across. I can't leave nothing off the table. All right. But it's cool because when you're with me, you're ride and die for life, ultimately protected. I'm your crystals. I got your back. Okay, Aqua? I love reading for you. You guys are still my favorite, funnest sign to read for. It's always so fun and it gets deep. So let's dig in, tap in, and tune in. All right. I'm going to use the Biblical Shadow Tarot deck for the base cards. And I got my brand new birthday deck. This was a gift here from the Mystic Storytellers. They're on Instagram. Y'all got to check them out. I love the energies off of this deck. So it's going to do the clarifiers. This deck is powerful. It's really cool. And the artwork is gorgeous. So we're going to discover this together because I literally just got it yesterday. All right. So let's go. It's been doing good on the personal readings and it's been syncing to the biblical decks like perfect. All right. Hey, Amanda. What's up? Hey, Jennifer. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hey, Mac. What's up, Temperance Thun? How you doing? Hi, Deborah. All right, let's see what we got for you, Aquarius. Thanks for your patience, too, as I got to your reading. Between the personals and the channel, I love you guys. Hey, Shelly, what up, girl? All right, let's go for it. Give me everything you've got for Aquarius, please, and thank you, God. What do we got for Aquarius? Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Wow, way to take over your own reading. You're the overall energy, okay? Literally anything you want, you've got at this point. Watch your words because you are a powerful manifester right now with the Sun card. When you got powers like this, you got to use them for the good. This is epic. The Tower card and the 8 of Cups. See, everything that's been going on, the stuff that happens in your life that has been these Tower moments are all part of your ascension, all right? Maybe you're just getting really tired of test after lesson after lesson. You know, and it's like, where's my awakening? Where's my ascension? Where's my level up? All right. What's under the 8 of Cups? I got to look. 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I haven't even hardly put any cards out yet. And you got the 4 of Wands. I got the twin flame energy that comes in on this and the rewards. Literally, the cards are saying what I just said. You'll find out why all the Tower moments have happened in your life as part of your ascension that leads you into the rewards. And for some of you waiting for your twin flame to return, I'm being told you are on the list for a return. It's wild. This is literally the energy is whatever you want with the Star card at the bottom of the reading, followed by the Sun card. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. We're going to find out why these Tower cards have happened to you in this reading. I love this. All right, let's get some answers for you. Starting with the current conditions at Aquarius. I got the 5 of Cups, but did you see what happened when I sat it down? It came out sideways, which means I have to read it both upright and reverse. See how you do get like, you've been feeling a lot of the energies of the collective around you. You've gone through the anxiety lately that the entire planet on July 7th had an anxiety attack, basically, as a result of your dominant planet moving into Gemini. All right. So now you're coming out of the energy with Uranus and Taurus. That's where it's like more about getting the red bottoms and the stabilities. And now it's in Gemini, where it's all about a different perspective and thought, where 1 minute you've been feeling sad, but you're starting to come out of it. It's that close to happening. So I'm going to put it, I'm going to leave it sideways. All right. It shows that like the cards started out reversed and it's turning. The wheel's turning to turn that around for you. All right. Actually, 5 of Cups, you want it reversed. Yeah. All right. 3 of Cups, see, always the bridesmaid, never a bride. Always the groomsman, never a groom. But in the Queen of Cups, there's real love with the person on your mind. The 10 of Wands shows they've just been stressing you out a lot. And I'm going to pull an extra one to get to the King of Swords. Gemini, Sag, Cancer energy. Strong Cancer on this too. You're ready for some real love. You have been like, you are just tired of people coming down on you for speaking the truth, right? And then losing the people in your life when they walk away, the ones that like you thought they really did love you, friends, family, whatever. And all of a sudden you're like, what the heck happened? What, like, if you didn't want to know, why'd you ask me? Right? Almost like they expected you to lie or be a yes man or a yes woman. You told the truth. They got mad, walked away, right? Like your person might have been like, I don't know what's going on with this. Why aren't you talking to me, Aquarius? Why aren't you opening up more? And you're like, well, did you try this? And they're like, oh, screw this, I'm out. And they walked away, right? What's up, Angel? How you doing, Allie? You're just kind of tired of carrying the burden for everybody on your shoulders. When everybody passes the buck, like, oh, I don't know, ask Aquarius. Oh, I don't know, Aquarius, what would you do? And you're like, well, here's what I would do. And then they don't listen to you, right? You're like, it's at the point with the 10 of Wands where you're like, why do I even offer my opinion anymore? What's the point, right? You're very tired of your person not listening to you. That's even what led to the derailment and the breakup. The fact that they had no clue what you wanted from them. And you've built on that, though. I do feel like you've been through the 630 quantum leap shift. I mean, besides the fact that you're right here, if at any point between now back to June 30th, if you've noticed things like cell phone reception problems, Wi-Fi problems, your phone jams into SOS mode, brownouts and blackout issues, things like that, you're experiencing the quantum leap as the old Earth and the poles finish shifting. And now it got unplugged, timeline jumped, and plugged back in. You're already in the new Earth timeline. Besides the fact that you're here, I'm the New Earth ambassador. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Come on in. We're having coffee and donuts after the reading. All right. King of Swords. You're just like the judgment of Solomon. You're tired of people judging you, casting judgment on you. Some of you guys, I think, could actually currently be in the midst or experiencing a dark night of the soul, which basically in English means you're going through some self-awareness and some self-awakenings, okay? That's got you in your own head, all right? Okay, let's get into the love department, starting with the past person, all right? You're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do her, all right? I just got chills. I literally, as I'm just talking about shadow work, I get the shadow card. This is the rogue energies in the deck. It tells me you guys were brought into each other's lives as a result of igniting dark nights of the souls in each other's and awakening to like the work that was still needed to allow you to advance to the next level in your lives, to break out of the cycle that you were in before you met this person and them you, okay? The thing on this is the Two of Wands to the Knight of Wands. This is a very interesting vibe, so let me know on this one, okay, Aqua? Is that it's telling me that this person right out of the gate knew you were the one. So I think with that Knight of Wands, Joshua, the leader of faith, it feels like they moved really fast and it got a little smothering or a little out of hand really quick. Very intense, very intimidating energies. Then they would get mad or start a fight. Next thing you know, they're in your face being like, I love you. And you're like, you are freaking me out. And even for my male Aquarius, is this person here, like this could have been a little crazy ex-girlfriend vibes for my male Aquarians, in that they're just like, I know it's you. I know you're the one. And you're like, you're creeping me out. What are you doing? All right. The Two of Wands on this one with the shadow card that comes out. This is a little bit of the stowaway card. Okay. This didn't make it on the passenger list in the deck because it's showing me that with what they went through, this person here, we've got a little bit of anxious avoidant meets the avoidant attachment that comes in on this one. And that somebody was like all in. And you were more like, just, could we have a minute on this? When you guys would get into a fight and the text messages were going crazy on your phone and you never got to sleep and you're like, I got to be up for work in 3 hours. What in the world? Can we talk about this tomorrow? And they're like, no, we can't talk about this tomorrow. We're going to talk about it right now. And like, it would mess up your whole day. Straight up, they had some maturing to do as a result of some of their life's experiences, and they were putting it like right on you, right? And some of you guys were telling them that, look, I love where this is going. Can we just take this slow? All right, I'm not ready for a relationship yet. I've been through a lot of hurt, you know? And they're like, no, either you're in it now or you're not in it at all. And you're like, well, I'm sorry you're going to make it that way. And then they'd be like, oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, man, this person totally put you at a Two of Wands crossroads. And now they're at the Two of Wands crossroads, realizing that they messed it up. Okay? Somebody here is suffering from Sadika syndrome or speaks Hebrew, one of the two. Basically, Sadika is basically condescending bragging. Like, this person always thought they knew what was best for you. Like, you're like, I'm not ready yet. I'm nervous. Can we just take this slow? No. We got it now, right now. You're like, whoa. But they're like a little bit of Ron Burgundy from Anchorman, you know, like, I'm kind of a big deal. And you're like, oh, boy, you know. Somebody here might even be like a television newscaster or in the entertainment industry. Somehow somebody might be in the public eye here, either you or your person, okay? We got to see if this person's done some shadow work, because literally it might be why you might be nervous to even hear from them on this one, just in the result of the intensity. Like, what if they haven't done the work? What if they're not better, right? We'll find out, okay? Let's go for it. Okay, new energies, all right? Now, this can be somebody you're involved with or you're single and you wonder what's coming in. The Moon card. It shows all quiet on the home front at the moment, or you fear this person hasn't noticed, or they fear you haven't noticed them with that. Oh. Are you guys both interested in each other, but it's not going anywhere? You don't know they're interested in you. Oops, I'm sorry. Crosswatcher, you don't know Aquarius was interested in you. This is interesting with the Seven of Cups. There's a bit of a taboo temptation between the two of you guys, isn't there? I feel like for some of you guys, this is a connection from relationships past coming up Ebenezer Scrooge style, in the fact that you got somebody from 1 or 2 or 3 relationships ago that's going to reach out, and that's why you've been thinking about them or dreaming about them, because you guys are going to get something off the ground. However, moon card to the high priestess shows we do have a new connection getting off the ground. It's like kind of taboo, or somebody needs to keep their private life private or something. All right. So we got to get a little deeper into this because there's more here than meets the eye. And don't worry, Aquarius. I know your dreams have been really weird and freaking you out lately. All right. Very similar to the Capricorn reading, however, in that the dreams you're experiencing, even those really interesting ones, are also, yeah, they're the ones starting that dream because they're thinking about you like that. However, I also see that Seven of Cups as you're kind of thinking about them that way too. Pisces, Scorpio energy, Cancer too. Even though the Pisces energy is tied to the moon card in the tarot, the moon up in the sky, that satellite, it's Cancer's dominant rock. So I always pull Cancer and Pisces off of the moon. But the high priestess is straight up Pisces with Seven of Cups to Scorpio vibes on this, okay? Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's definitely the part of their chart activating when they try to secretly hide the fact that they're totally into you, okay? All right, but it also shows why isn't it going anywhere? That's what I got to find out, but I shall. All right. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You got some pretty strong Pisces energy hanging out here. Scorpio is pretty good too. Leo and Aries. Cancer is pretty strong on this. Sagittarius is hanging out too, but you've also got a little Gemini. All right. So let's dig in and see where this goes. And some of you guys definitely are either born on the 7th, the 17th, or the 27th, because it seems like a lot of 2s and 7s are like kind of stalking your energy. All right. So you might even be born on the 27th, or I'm being told something about February 17th is a date that might mean something to you. Let's see where it goes. Queen of Swords. You just want a little bit of peace. And the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. No, that's the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, nice. Some of you guys have just been focusing on your work, and without realizing it, you are going to wind up getting elevated in the workplace, okay? Some of you guys might even actually get an assistant. Interesting. That's kind of cool. But see, you've put in a lot of work on this, okay, to keep this talking about tarot and love. The thing on this is the deep healing is really hard to do. 8 of Pentacles on the Ace of Swords, okay? Some of you guys even got some strong Virgo and Libra in your charts. But like further out back, like Jupiter, Saturn, maybe even Uranus. But, you know, deep healing, like a dark night of the soul, having to do that self-awakening and pointing the finger at yourselves. Okay, a dark night of the soul, that's deep healing energy. It's hard though, because in order to heal, just like when you actually are sick and you have a cold or anything like that, the first step in healing from it is acknowledging that you're sick, right? So to take that step and be doing the shadow work that you're doing as a result of the dark night of the soul, especially from this person, regardless of the energies of this person though, that's a lot of hard work to do. Some of you guys might even be suffering from a seasonal cold or seasonal depression going on, okay? I see like an Aquarius whose nose is running faster than a DM. You know, right? And stop. I don't know, okay? On this 8 of Pentacles, though, it's a lot of work that's been tiring you out because you have been a part of that timeline shift. And the thing is, with your planet finally settling into Gemini energy now, it's your glow up, okay? You're just getting into that energy that it's just getting started. Because look at how much research you've been doing. Some of you guys, that's you on your laptop. I'm thinking some of you guys have been looking up a lot of different things like ASMR, binaural beats, even WebMD is showing up, you know. But you got a lot of Google tabs open. You might need to check your RAM and like run a defrag. Okay, somebody's laptop's running slower than molasses uphill in January, but probably a defrag. That'll really help out on that. Okay, but Knight of Wands. Who here actually has horses? There's an Aquarius here that rides horses. That's kind of neat. You know what? It can get kind of tiring to pretend you're not depressed. Because the Knight of Wands knows what the Knight of Wands is, right? Leo energy on this, okay? Remember, in the tarot, the kings are your mutable energies, the queens are cardinals, the knights are fixed. The pages are still young. They don't know what they want to be when they grow up yet. They're a wild card. Okay. But this Knight of Wands is like, the Knight of Wands knows he's known as a player. You know, that's the thing. Okay. So the thing on this is that you are actually acknowledging it. All right. You're at a point here that, like, if you have to continue to pretend that you're not depressed, or you're not stressed, you go through a breakup, you have a fight with your family, you got stress at home, and then you have to go right into work and just like bottle it up for the workday, put on a brave face, keep going. That becomes a lot. Lines up resulting by putting it like a Two of Wands crossroads. About like, see, your past person's at the Two of Wands crossroads. Literally, they got the card. But that Two of Wands vibes on this one shows that it's kind of a rough point of like, do you want to stay comfortable or do you want to heal? Choosing comfort over healing is hard for anyone to do. Acknowledging that and doing the work, though, it's never a comfortable place. It's very uncomfortable. I'm actually seeing a pocket watch. That might resonate, like an antique pocket watch. Maybe it was handed down from a father, grandfather, family heirloom type vibe or something. I mean, it's like old school. Random fact. Did you know that that's what the pocket on the jeans right here are for? That's where you put your pocket watch, just so you know. I still want to know, though, I'm still curious. If you know this, let me know. Who invented silverware? If you know who invented silverware, leave that in the comments. That's just, it has no way, well, it must tie to the reading somehow. It was my own curiosity, but whatever. The thing on this is, when you choose the comfort over the uncomfortable, you wind up stuck in a cycle, stuck in a zone, not being able to move forward. You're stuck in the roundabout, the wheel of fortune, right? You've made the choice to do the work, Eight of Wands. You've done the research. You've been looking into Dark Nights of the Soul, ASMR, binaural beats, law of attraction. All of it. You're getting big into heavy in the energies. Some of you guys actually, I'm seeing an Aquarius here that works in banking or finance, mortgage industry, something around money. All right. But it's very neat on this one because you're doing the work on this one that's taking you out of that comfort zone so that you come unstuck from your cycle with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man puts themselves in the tree of life. This is the true card of patience, okay? Much like how Libra and Leo swap places in the tarot, Pisces and Sagittarius got a similar little mutable thing going on behind the scenes where this is really what patience is about, because the Hanged Man can choose when to put himself in and out of the tree of life anytime. All right. Temperance is about taking action, manifesting in balance, right? So, side note, life hack. There's the Wheel of Fortune. I just got chills. That's literally what I was just saying. I'm like, you either stay stuck in the Wheel of Fortune roundabout, not knowing which way to get out of it, or you go and you take action. You're going and taking action. You just haven't noticed any payout for it. Now you're like, oh man, did I do something wrong? Did I make the wrong choice? It's just the fact that we needed Uranus to move into Gemini to clear the burdens of the 10 of Wands. Repeating 10s come out too. So some of you guys could be born on the 10th, 20th, or the 30th. It also seems like the 1010s have been stalking you a lot, or for some reason you keep looking at the clock every day at 10:10. And you're like, is there any way I can look at the clock at like 10:13? Nope. Nope. Hanged Man, no. Those signs are letting you know you're still on the right path, the right course of direction. All right. You're going in the right path on this one. You've done the work and you will get rewarded for it. All right. Something about tulips might even resonate to some of you guys, but you are already halfway out of the Five of Cups energy because it wasn't fully upright. It was sideways. All right. It's almost Five of Cups reversed. I dig it. You guys are, I'm hearing the song Freebird. That came out for another sign earlier this week too. I think that's just it. You just want to be free, or somebody here has their own pet bird or something. But I'm hearing Freebird. #1 most requested song in all of Nashville. Anyways, what? It is. You can't walk Broadway without hearing that song 15 different ways. I'm pretty sure Broadway singers have nightmares where people come in their dreams and like, play Freebird. Stop it, Aquarius. We're supposed to be reading for you, not just sitting here having fun. Unless you want to have fun. I'm cool with that too. That's why I love reading for you. All right, let's get into the past person's energy. Let's see what we got on this one. Somebody here works in IT, by the way. I don't know if it's you or them, but somebody likes playing with computers for a living. That's cool. We have the Knight of Swords. See, God's making moves on this one. I always look at the Knight of Swords as a chess player, and I always look at it as God making chess moves down here on Earth, right? God has put this person into a place that they needed to calm themselves down. Nobody likes braggers, right? For some of you guys, this person could be in like new money or something where they don't know any better. It is always better to pretend you're broke as a joke. That's the thing, because then nobody has to borrow money off of you. King of Wands, the den. Yeah, by the way, can you spot me $10 till Friday, Aquarius? This person's wild. Melissa, you know it, right? Play Freebird. High Priestess on the Six of Swords into the. Oh my gosh, this person's stalking you. You're not living in their head rent free. You pretty much own the deed to the land. Check out what the mineral rights are, okay? Because I'm pretty sure there's coal. Oh, thanks, Troy. Thanks, Toy. I love you. Spinny hugs. Thank you. It was an awesome birthday. Six of Swords of the High Priestess. You didn't think this person could start seeing stuff in a different perspective. And I do pull on this High Priestess that energy of Sadika. The condescending bragging. I know what's best for you. You don't know what's best for you, Aquarius. I'm going to tell you what's best for you. Because, like, I'm better than you, right? Those little passive-aggressive things of, like, you don't know anything, Aquarius. I know it all. And you're sitting back being like, oh, my word, what are you doing? This person was rude. They were kind of raised a little, like, brash or harsh or something. Maybe they came from a single-parent household. Yeah, because, like, this is what they're used to. That's the thing. They're used to trying to one-up everybody. This here is somebody that if you told them, like, you watched an interesting documentary on the moon, well, they know somebody that's been to the moon and even owns their own piece of green cheese. Stanley Kubrick, thanks a lot, Van Allen radiation belts, right? Everything you knew or did, this person has to one-up it or they did it too. They had a really weird way of trying to impress you, right? The bragging and the condescending tone was a lot to put up with constantly. And the way they tried to, like, emulate you was weird, but only because I don't quite understand it. The Hierophant. Oh, but God's going to explain it to me. That's cool. Some of you guys, there could be a difference in, like, either maybe race, religion, or age. I really feel a difference in life experiences and the fact that this person was just very, like, closed off to how the world operated, right? They really needed to talk with Copernicus so that, like, you know, they realized nothing revolves around them. We're all just little, like, we're just little specks the size of Mickey Rooney here on this universe, you know? But the thing how they would constantly, like, belittle your ideas and put you down and everything, they didn't realize that they were holding the key to themselves all along. This energy, regardless if you're waiting for this person to return or you've just learned your lessons from it for this person was brought into your life for a very big reason. You guys were each other's keys that started your awakenings. Okay, so that's what took you to the point on this. But now as they learn their lessons, they're going to reach out prematurely. God's like, I can't stop this one short of shutting down the entire cell phone grid. Hold on. Five of Wands. See, they're training for a Six of Wands success, right? Okay. Some of you guys, either you or them were on color guard back in school. Two of Swords. Ooh. Oh, this card's pretty. Look at the swords on that. They're feathers. Some of you guys might be noticing feathers on your path or in awkward places. Like, how in the world did that feather get in my car under the car seat type of a vibe? Those feathers are guiding you to by the next new moon. They're going to reach out and work this out. The full moon energy that we're experiencing right now, they're facing that dark night of the soul head on. Okay, it's a full moon in Capricorn, devil energy. There's no getting away from this. Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition. The Empress into the Nine of Wands. See, this causes them to reach out. For some of you guys, there could be kids involved. The Sun card on their Leo energy. They realize you're their happiness. That's the big point on this one, that they have to, like, it's a little bit of a conceding energy in the fact that they had to grow up and humble themselves, okay? Sun card into the Empress that brings in the energies. Even that, look at that big red crayon on there. I don't know why that red crayon really resonates to me off of this. But, oh, it's not a crayon. Well, it is crayon on the card, but it's lipstick. Either you used to write this person love messages on your mirror in lipstick, or for my male Aquarians, they used to do that for you, right? Remember the good times? Hey, Lisa, what's up, girl? I missed you. Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes. Spinny hugs. Two of Swords on the Empress. The Two of Swords, this is the side of the sword that cuts, where they've had to do that inner working and have some faith and trust themselves. Some of you guys even have a tattoo that connects to this person. Okay, I'm being drawn to the tattoo on her arm, or you're considering getting one. For some of you guys, it's the feather of the tattoo that you got as a result of someone that you lost. I'm being told a tattoo that ties to the loss of a connection or a loved one due to somebody choosing to end things. We're going to leave it at that with condolences, okay, for those of you that resonates. Empress, Sun card, and the Five of Wands. This has just been a lineup of getting them in order and paying off their karmic debt in order to come back in, correct, and grow up. You had to give them this time. The time apart has allowed you both to learn about setting boundaries and growing up. And by growing up on your side, I mean just you actually feeling confident enough to set those boundaries and not feel like nervous to do it, right? If you tell them, look, I don't like this right now, how we're feeling, I need to talk about it. And before they go off on you to the point that even my male Aquarians, like the female narcissist energy was strong, that the way they belittled you and put you down, energetical vampires, they drained you to a point of depression where you're like, I just don't even care anymore. You guys needed the time apart too to rebuild yourselves back up to how you felt before all this went down. And they had to learn how to grow up and actually do a six pentacles 50-50 relationship instead of making everything about them. You will be amazed with this Sun card at how they've returned, okay? So I do see the vibes off of this, especially if you're dealing with a Leo or someone with strong Leo in their chart, that I do think the 8-8 portal is going to help with this energy, along with the Mercury retrograde, which happens to hit this month just before we wind up going into Leo season, okay? So in the case of this here, this definitely ties to the movements of Mercury and Uranus. So I'm going to watch both of those, okay? Uranus in the Gemini, while Mercury goes retrograde. That's going to be the culmination. So don't worry, Aquarius, I will totally watch Uranus for you. Poor Uranus, the butt of all science class jokes. Oh, love it. Okay, let's keep rolling. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fixed sign. Could be another Aquarius, a Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. Libra's here as well. You've also got Gemini, Pisces, Cancer. Strong Leo and Aries vibes off of this. And somebody who knows they've got to make that choice. Taurus is here along with, strong Taurus vibes. Sagittarius, the shadow work. This one here shows, this. I'm calling this as any sign energy. This here, for those of you that they have a stellium in their chart, or you do, this connection awoke your stellium, okay? That's heavy, doc. Capricorn energy hits and pings off of that too with Virgo, all right? So the thing is, by Leo season, you two wind up very happy on this one, which means you either get the closure on it, okay? Either they reach out, you tell them no thank you, or just in your own Page of Swords, which is cool. It's 2025. Everybody Page of Swords is now, whatever. You guys cancel each other out because they keep Page of Swords in on your Facebook. So it's cool. But anyways, those of you in social media or online, they even subscribe to your channel. Fake account, easy, right? Nine of Wands. Oh, Three of Pentacles, you knew they had the fake account. Okay, I wasn't giving you anything new you didn't know about, but it leads to the Judgment card on the Ace of Cups. This does show that they've had to do the work. It's like my Sag grandma explained to me about the tarot as we come full circle back to the Star card that's here on the energy in this deck where they meet you on your level. This is showing somebody that with the Judgment card has done the work and has returned in an Ace of Cups energy. The way my grandma Sag explained the Ace of Cups in a past person reading is that if they haven't completed the cycle, this card doesn't show up, which means heads up, you're going to get stuck going through the same stuff with them again. When this card shows up, it's that they've done the work and they're showing up in a new love energy to start fresh with you, okay? So I do dig that. And the outcome for this is something you really never thought would happen. I mean, people can't change unless they actually want to, all right? Or you get backed into a corner such as this person has, where it's either like you choose or there's only one other option out of that 10 out of 10 doctors agree is not curable. Okay, so some of you guys, either you or them are in the medical field. As soon as I touch the High Priestess and the Hierophant together, I'm hearing the guitar riff from Pleasant Valley Sunday by the Monkees. That's an oldie but a goodie. All right, somehow Pleasant Valley Sunday might resonate to you, or somebody here either you or them works in lawn care, lawn maintenance, or like maybe the lawnmower dude just came to do your yard right now. I don't know. But something about that Pleasant Valley Sunday guitar riff is really resonating off of this. Cool. Okay, let's check out the new person energy too. And thanks for being here too, Aquarius. If you'd like to book personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're here at the table with me live. and traditional private YouTube videos. Okay. So just send me an email and I'll send you back the price and the booking details. And thank you for your patience. I do respond within 48 hours usually. Okay. It's just me doing it. So I when I get time to it, I do it. But I got you covered. I always reply. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Is it? Oh, Rhiannon. Thank you so much, Rhiannon Clark Music. Thank you. Spinny hugs. All right. Let's do the new person. Let's see what we got on this Moon card, High Priestess, 7 Cups. Page of Pentacles. Oh, they're finna reaching out. The 5 of Swords. They're actually oh my gosh, they're frustrated that they haven't taken action on this with the Magician. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. You gotta be crazy kidding me. That's cool. You've literally manifested this person into your life. And the Devil card, they're hiding their crush for you. Okay. Some of you guys, you either work together or you're in a similar industry. Maybe your HR department doesn't totally agree with the vibes of like going like that. And honestly, in today's world and environment, it's easier to find another job than to find a relationship this powerful and this good. High Priestess to the Devil, Capricorn, Pisces energy. The thing on this is, yeah, some of you guys, they've actually wrote you a letter, or I think you guys did. I'm seeing an ultimatum somehow that ties with this, okay? On a side note, your budget's going to actually get better here. I don't want to go total rainbow unicorn on this. I don't know if it ties into this person or not, but like you're going to be like filthy rich. I mean, I don't want to eat crow 10 years from now, but when every aqua's rich, I don't know. I'm seeing smart money vibes though. Goes back to that playing broke energy. So it's like you guys all run in the same energetical circle. Like this person knows of this person and this person knows of this. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm seeing off of this one too? So, okay, somebody definitely works in money, or somebody works for the IRS, possibly even here in the States or something. Because I'm literally seeing like maybe there's some aquas that are worried about retirements or something. Okay. Like maybe ever since the Doge stuff or the big beautiful bill got initiated or something, even overseas, maybe you're just worried about your retirement plans. What I do see though, this does resonate for anywhere around the world, because as you know, remember, we are entering into that one world order, new world order, one branch of government stuff that has been talked about since Bush Sr. was in office in the States. Therefore, as a result of the Doge and the plans to actually abolish the Federal Reserve and America takes control back of the money, we are going into a one world government and a one world currency. It started the moment Bitcoin was introduced. That's the direction things are going, all digital. That this culmination around the world will actually benefit more long run for retirement, social securities, and payout benefits around the world. Okay. So this here, and trust me, I get it. I know it's literally confusing to follow this stuff along. My father was actually, we're related to Barbara Bush. Okay. So we get it. All right. I've met Junior, George W. I get it. It's a different kind of a family, but they got good plans straight up. If you take out everything else, there are long-term plans. Y'all are going to be shocked, regardless of what country you're from at this very moment in time, that by the time you retire, you're set. You're guaranteed. You think about it. What if you don't pay back your debtors? What if you just abolish the debtors? How much money does owed to the Federal Reserve? You just wipe out if you owe $20,000 in credit card debt to MasterCard, and MasterCard stops existing, you don't got to pay them back. Just saying, you'll be good at the point of retirement, regardless of where in the world you are. Okay, Carmen San Diego? World card on the Magician to the Death card shows a transformation with this person that somehow the money and the connections in this one allow you guys to build together. It's just that weird work relationship getting in the way, especially for those of you that are both self-employed and your guys have weird schedules and things like that. This is showing that it's just a little bit of them putting things in order and putting you into the schedule, basically, because they're so focused on work and their mission in this lifetime that they filled all their time up with work. Now they have to rebudget that time in order to make an equal amount of time for you. That gives you some time to catch up on some stuffs too. And your mother's guiding you on this, right? Okay, even for those of you Aquarians that your mother's still with us, or for the Aquarians whose mothers have crossed the other side, they are still with you. And they're helping bring this together for you too. All right? This person here with Mercury retrograde vibes coming is going to pop, where they're just going to be like, Aquarius, I just totally 8 of Wands on the 10 of Swords. See? The Ace of Wands. I told you, 10 of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it's the real estate agent, isn't it? That's hot. Anyways, or Paris Hilton. Interesting. Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, on the 10 of Swords. Aquarius, this person is going to get to a boil over point because deep down inside, they technically, really, totally want you to beam them aboard their spaceship, Ace of Wands, because they know what happens on your spaceships. So they're like, please beam me up, Scotty. Oh my gosh. When you have the Devil card with the Ace of Wands, you totally know. I mean, this could literally be your first day ever watching tarot, and these cards come out together. You totally know what they're doing to your photographs. I know, right? They like you. For some of you guys, this is how it started, right? That one night event that it was like, this was just supposed to be a friends thing or a friend zone or an Ace of Wands thingy. And now all of a sudden they're in love with you and develop feelings. Okay. It is mutual with the High Priestess that even when you don't see it coming, it's already happening. They're going to hit a point with this Mercury retrograde, Gemini energy on that 10 of Swords, where they're like a teapot and they just can't fight it anymore. And they have to tell you how they feel about you. Okay. It's just Ace of Wands, I'm in love with you. Okay. You're not going to even see it coming. That's the thing. You're like, Archer, this sounds great and everything, but oh gosh, it's been taking forever. It's never happened. Why is it going to happen now? Quantum leap, timeline shift, timeline jump. Why now? Because now the time is right with the 10 of Pentacles. Death card, transformation. It literally is the old world having passed away. And we are now in this newer timeline that this person is a part of. You got Freaky Friday happening big time on this. Total transformation. Scorpio, Leo. I'm not even going through the signs on this one. Their whole chart's activated for you. When you got the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil card, whoa. That's all it is. It's their whole chart. You or them could be born definitely on the 11th, the 1st, the 18th, the 28th comes out, the 6th, the 26th, the 15th, the 18th, or the 8th, the 4th, the 1st, and oh my word, anything with a 3 in it. 3rd, 30th, 1933, 2003, I don't care. There's a 3 in the month, your date, you're in. Straight up. All right? And Capricorn energy. Aquarius, this is going to get fun this summer. Leo season in August is going to be epic for you. Hang tight. You might need a couple days off. Stop it. This is a family-friendly channel. Oh, my word. Aquarius, claim this thing down below in the comments. We're going to help manifest this for you. You totally deserve it. All right? And I know with this case, you totally want to keep your private life private. So if you just want to leave an emoji, I'm cool with that. God knows what you're thinking when you pop the emoji down there. It still counts. Helps the channel, the fam, the algorithm, and helps me to help you manifest it. All right. And consider subscribing and being part of the fam too. We're still working to get me up to 70,000 subscribers by the end of July, even the end of Cancer season. So subscribe, be a part of the fam, do what the mod and the rest of the fam does, and come and hang out. I do go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for all signs, plus individual lives like all the time. I'm like always live. All right. So remember as well too, this will resonate to any placement of Aquarius in your chart, because you are not just your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you one in a Googleplex. Nobody can do what you do, Aquarius. Remember that. That's why I love reading for you. All right. So until next time.